Hey guys, it's me again. And before we start, I just want to go ahead and point out, because I don't want to make a haul video, it would be pointless, but I wanted to add this in, that I found Knights of the Old Republic 2 at Half Price Books. Haven't finished the first one yet, but now I have the second one. And I also got from a recent eBay haul the two Dirty Sand Troopers from the revised Droids Escape Pod Lego set, and they are complete with all their pieces. I just have them off. Just wanted to let you know that I got those. Okay, so another Lego set, obviously, is going to be the topic of today's video. You're probably like, wow, Nicole, you've got Lego videos coming out the wazoo. Yeah, I do. Generally, when a new wave comes out, I like to get a lot of it at the same time. And with these, they have been a lot of the sets have come out and ended up being really affordable. You don't really get, like a $15, you don't get three $12 sets, a $15 set, and like three, in between like $20 to $29 sets. And so I've been getting as much as possible. And I have a little bit of money saved up because there's not been any good figures around lately. So I apologize if you don't like Lego videos. Stay away from my channel for a bit. Anyways, we have another one, and this is the General Grievous's wheel bike. It is ages 7 to 12, 75040. I'm just waiting for them to get to my zip code because I have a 750 zip code. It's coming. We're a little bit off, but it's on its way. The pieces there's 261 pieces, and it comes with two brand new minifigures. And most of y'all, I'm sure, already know that this is a remake of the first wheel bike that came out in 2005, 2006, and very sentimental set to me because we ended up getting it for Christmas one year. We didn't ask for it; my parents just bought it back when they actually bought us like Star Wars things. Anyways, and so I remember loving that set, and I don't, a lot of people gave it a lot of flack because, for the wheel bike, they didn't like it. I really did like it. I thought that even though, those clear plastic discs, it looked like they had this stickering part that looked like the wheel itself, and I liked the legs as well. They stayed up pretty well. But here's the back of it, and you can tell the legs they move, and this has the ability. This has a lot more playability than the first one, but I still like the first one. We don't get any bogas here, or bogas. We don't get a boga here, so that kind of sucks, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, it would be so cool as a remake. Okay, that's the box. They're making them thinner now, thinner and thinner, I think this is a good size. It's a nice storable size. $24.99, by the way. So here we are onto the set, and as always, let me scoot forward. I will start on the minifigures. Start with Obi-Wan first. I just want to point out he has this like his electro staff that you see in the movie. These two are diamond pieces, and I think they could have done better on the electro staff because we do have like little rubber pieces, or not rubber, but plastic pieces that look more like the electro staff heads than the little diamonds. But not too bad. Not gonna complain. The staff ends up pretty. It looks pretty good. And you also get the blaster as a famous in the scene. And I think this is one of the only sets that you can get without the main character having a lightsaber. And I really like that because a lot of times the sets will include lightsabers when they don't need them, like in starships and stuff. And so the fact that they really did not include a lightsaber with Obi-Wan is kind of neat. Okay. So here's the new Obi-Wan. And his face is the same from the Mustafar set that came out last year or the year before, but the printing on his torso and legs are different. I actually did not want to originally get this set very much because I don't like getting repeat minifigures, but this figure is different. I'll show you the comparison. This is the one from the Mustafar set. So as you can see, there is a difference in their torsos. It's funny, just when you think Lego can't get any more detailed with their minifigures, they can't get them any more screen accurate, they do so, and that just is it's funny to me. Anyways, and there's their belts, and so the one on the left definitely looks the part now. Let me see, is their backs different? Yeah, their backs are different. You get a little bit more movement in the thing. They do have the same heads, though. I have one just kind of sulking and my new one scowling, because he's fighting Grievous. And here is actually the original Obi-Wan that came with the original set of this version. Just kind of wanted to do a comparison. That's how much they have changed over the years. This is one of the few minifigures, the few old minifigures that I have. Whoops! I put the other one away. There. So, there's that. And moving on to probably the highlight of this set, General Grievous. And he looks awesome. They have repainted him from his Clone Wars version. And his arms do have even painting on them as well. And I love the way they did to his eyes. When the Clone Wars version of Grievous came out, I liked him for like 3 seconds, and then I decided I did not want him. And so, that feeling is different with this Grievous. I really like this one. I did not like the Clone Wars one very much. I don't know, maybe it was because he was tan. I was never a big fan of the Clone Wars Grievous. I liked the original, and so it's good to have a remake of him. I have since lost the original Grievous that came with the first wheel bike, but he's got movement in his arms, and so he can move all of his lightsabers, which is really cool. I just have him posed like that, just to be posed. Moving on to the wheel bike. Okay, this is the guy here, and as you can tell already, he's kind of got some funky problems standing. You can see the little claws on his feet kind of turn out, and he sinks really low to ground. They still have not quite nailed this set because the joints of the legs are kind of like horses. They like buckle in the knee, but they are getting closer. And this wheel spins too, so you can actually play with it. This is General Grievous' seat right here, and if you're wondering like how the heck is he supposed to sit in there, I will show you. Taking out his lightsabers because he's really hard to, he's kind of difficult to maneuver with so many arms, in all honesty. Okay, so we have this little pad right here that's got the studs, and see you like rip off his arms in the process because he needs a good, okay. Anyways, and you just connect his feet to those studs. And boom, there you have it. Give you kind of a closer look at that. And that little control pad right there is really cool. That's that part where he puts his fingers on that little control pad and it makes that noise. It's like doo-doo-doo, and it controls the wheel bike. I always loved that part. And it's really cool that Lego included that. I absolutely love that. And of course, you know, you can get him to like spider crawl into the wheel bike, which is really neat. Okay, so that's basically his seat, and I think he looks nice inside it. Very like hunched and Grievous-like. This new figure works really well in this set. And then on this other side, we kind of have like these little cannons, and then we have a flick fire that's just right here. Nothing. Let's see, is that the whole flick fire? Yeah. And so that'll send it out. Nothing, no spring-loaded missiles or anything, but this back panel you can use to kind of like move him around with. Now for the more play active whatever, for the more play essential part here. Yeah, and Grievous kind of comes off a lot. His feet, I don't know, I feel like they don't stick all too well, but that's okay because we can get over it. Okay, does it stay? Is it all the way up now? Here. Yeah, and so you can kind of play with it a little bit. I haven't played with it too much to try to figure out how it works, but you can use this little panel, and the wheel works pretty well. Not great on the surface that I'm using, but as you can tell, it rolls, and they've kind of given it a spiky look with this. Grievous is like, anyway, so you can reenact Grievous's death with this Lego set, and I think it's really cool that they included the little finger control pad there, and I think the minifigures are really good, especially the General Grievous. The bike still needs some work. I think they still need to do another version of it before it'll be at its most movie accurate, but this one is definitely a step up from the first one, though I really did like the first one. You didn't have any problems with the legs staying up. But that's basically that. I think the minifigures are great. I like the accessories they come with, and so, yeah, I think that wraps up this video. Stay tuned for more, guys. Thank you.